Yo, what's going on guys? Jared here, and today I'm going to be bringing to you a deck profile that I am actually not very proud of. This is going to be a deck profile that I made because I was going through Thunder Monsters to work with Thunder Dragon Colossus, as the Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck builders do, looking for ways to innovate and improve with the newer cards that have come out since Colossus has been banned for so long. And I actually found one that I don't see a lot of people talking about right now, and I think this is quite funny. So I am going to show you guys the deck profile that I'm going to be using for now, and I'm going to show you guys just like the little cute one card line that you can do with this deck because, yeah, it's just funny and you can do it, and why not? So again, if you guys enjoy this type of content, please subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. But let's go ahead and jump into the deck profile. Okay, guys, so today we are talking about Subterror. I have not talked about this deck in a long time, and you're probably thinking, wow, Jared, a lot of the floodgates have, been hit on the ban list, so why are you still playing this deck? There's a lot of powerful cards that still exist in this game that could definitely still be used, that have kind of been pushed to the wayside of, like, the format and the meta. But to say that these types of decks couldn't compete, I feel like I would be lying to you, because there's a lot of very strong, still Floodgate-esque cards, and a lot of cards that if your opponent doesn't know how to deal with them, or they haven't dealt with them in a long time, especially something like Red Eyes Dark Dragoon, they could just steal a game outright and your opponent can't really do anything, right? I guess they have a Snake Eye board and you Red Eyes Fusion out at Red Eyes Dark Dragoon. That's pretty hard to deal with for a lot of decks, I'm not gonna lie. So let's go ahead and jump into the card by card, and then I'll show you guys just a little cute one card line that you can do with a deck like this. So for the actual Subterror cards, I have them all separated over here. We have 3 Subterror Guru, 2 Fiendus, 1 of the Subterror Behemoth Voltruic. This is a part of the little 1-card cute line. You can probably already guess what it is. 1 Subterror Nemesis Archer, 1 Terraforming, 1 Set Rotation. I'm just including that with the Subterror cards to get to Hidden City. And then we have Necro Valley, and then 2 of the Final Battle. That's for the Subterror cards themselves. For the other engine we are playing is the Red Eyes Dark Dragoon package, of course, and we have the 1 Dark Magician and the 1 Red Eyes Black Dragon with the Kazuki Takahashi art, of course, because it is beautiful, with the 3 Red Eyes Fusion. 3 copies of Pot of Prosperity, 1 Necro Valley, 1 Called by the Grave to protect the Red Eyes Fusion, 3 Solemn Strike. If you draw it later and you have this set, you can still protect them from something like Ash Blossom. Then for your going second cards, we're playing 3 copies of Thrust, because this gets into a lot of different stuff, such as the 1 Evenly Match that you can search with it, the 2 Triple Tactics Talents you can also search with it, Super Polymerization I think is going to be a great card going second going forward, and then 3 copies of Dimensional Shifter, because it's Dimensional Shifter, and why wouldn't we be playing it in a deck like this? For the extra deck, we have the 2 copies of Dragoon, and of course the 1 copies of Colossus. You're probably wondering why I'm playing 2 Dragoon. It's just because of Kashtira Unicorn. I just feel like it's safer to play 2 than 1, so I feel like I'm just going to play 2 for now, just to not get ripped immediately. And then, yeah, the 1 Colossus, which you can summon in this deck, funny enough. 1 Typhon, 1 Zeus, 1 Exetine Knight, 1 Baguska, 1 Anima, 1 Ulsa, 1 copy of Mud Dragon, 1 copy of Garura, 1 copy of Dragostapelia, 1 copy of the, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that, Triphenom Dragon, as I try to pronounce it, but the one that requires 3 Darks on the field, 1 that requires 2 Darks on the field, and the 1 Earth Golem, all for Super Poly. So, right off the bat, well, obviously this is the card that we're going to be using to go in the Colossus, because he is the Thunder monster that special summons himself out from the hand, and when he does that, this also activates in the hand. As you can see, there is a little colon here indicating that this card activates from the hand, and you can special summon it in defense position. Its first effect is kind of relevant, but I can't imagine it coming up too much, but it's kind of cool. It's not too bad. Super Poly moving forward, I think, is very interesting, especially with a lot of people who are experimenting with Thunder Dragon. A lot of them are ending on like these combo boards, and it's like Dissipator, SP Little Knight or IP, and then like Colossus on the field, right? Like, if you go on YouTube, that's a lot of the combo boards. Like, everyone seems to be doing that type of line, and there's ways to punish that. And Super Poly existing is a huge way to punish that, especially with this guy. You can just fuse away all 3 of those monsters and just drop a 3000 beats again out the board. Everything they committed is just gone. So as these decks are being innovated upon and being used at YCS Raleigh, I think it's important that the counters be innovated on and think about them of where you start seeing the common lines and common M boards. And Super Poly is definitely a card that can go into this forgotten Super Poly target to be able to out something like that. Yeah, Red Eyes Dark Dragoon with Red Eyes Fusion. This is a huge thing, because Dragoon, like as I was mentioning, a lot of the fire boards, if they don't have Ash Blossom and you can just start with Red Eyes Fusion, It's pretty hard for a lot of decks to deal with that, especially, you have the two non-targeting pops that come with it. It can't be targeted or destroyed, so they can't pop it with Kieran, they can't pop it with Princess, they can't target it with SP Little Knight. This is a super, super hard card to out and can just outright win you the game if you just destroy two big monsters and attack over for something for game. This could definitely do a lot of damage. And then obviously we have things like Necroballad, because a lot of decks are Graveyard Reliant. Voiceless Voice, Snake Eye are like the two like major ones, I guess, right now. But even Thunder coming back would be another example. And Orcus that just got boosted. So I think Necroballad is just like the best Floodgate right now for the field spell zone, at least. Also, you set rotation. You could play Chicken Game, but it interacts with Prosperity poorly, so I don't want to do that either. Strike, I think, is just a best generic thing to stop Ash Blossom. We have other counter traps that stop monster effects now that have come out recently, but I think they both require them to be on the field, so this can't stop Ash Blossom, which is kind of a pain, so I'm just not doing it. If anyone knows any better ratios for the Subterror engine, feel free to let me know, but I think this is fine. I did a little research online, and this seems to be like an agreed upon number without breaking, because, you have to get to Guru. Guru's the main guy, and you have a couple ways to get to him. You have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 ways to get to him, so it's pretty good. You should have a good chance of drawing him to your opening hand. And then if you get your opponent to use something, you can also thrust into Terraforming into Hidden City and still do it that way. But that's enough of that. Without further ado, I want to get into just the one card line real quick to show you what I was talking about to be able to get to a Colossus. So let's go ahead and jump right into that. Okay guys, really quickly, in this example, we have the Hidden City and your opponent has one monster on each side of the field. Very, very just simple thing. So here we were able to use the Hidden City, use the effect to be able to search, and we're going to grab Subterror Guru from our deck to our hand. From here, we are able to set the Guru and then use the Hidden City and flip Guru face up. This allows Guru to trigger to be able to search for a Subterror card from your deck to your hand. So we're going to add the the Thunder Subterror Behemoth monster. From here, you're able to use Guru's other effect to target itself and the Dark Magician to set both of them face down on the field. Because of this, you're able to trigger out the Behemoth in the hand and special summon it, and then after this is special summon, you could change it face on defensive position, or because you activated a Thunder in your hand, you can actually attribute this to summon out a Thunder Dragon Colossus, and then of course you're able to go to something in the battle phase and attack over the monster if you wish to, and then you still have the Hidden City to be able to protect the Guru and the Colossus sitting here also. So it's kind of funny that you're able to make this in a stun deck and make a new type of Floodgate in the Subterror deck, even though things like Summon Mimic just got banned and Anti-Spell just went to 1, so it's kind of funny. So, yep, sorry, this is a funny deck, but overall, hope you guys enjoyed. Please subscribe if you did, I'd greatly appreciate it. And yeah, let me know what you're testing out with Thunder Dragons, or Thunder Dragon Colossus specifically, I should say, because I'm really curious of all the different lines that you can do with this card now. So, again, hope you guys enjoyed. Please subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.